Hello, Chuck Green here. Welcome to Under the Hood. Today we're going to be talking about the Hyper Gym and the Quad Gym. So lately I've been getting a lot of, hey Chuck, what's with the Hyper Gym? Isn't it just like the Quad Gym? Well, no. Hyper Gym's a little bit bigger, has more diodes. Actually, this one has 256 and the Quad Gym has 224. But it's not really the count of diodes that makes the big difference. It's the patterns and it's the way that the diodes are set on the PC boards, and we're going to take a look at that in a little bit. But first we'll talk about some of the functionality of the two units. So first we're going to take a look at the Quad Gym. As far as I'm concerned, this is one of the coolest LED fixtures we've ever made. First, you can run it in DMX mode, and you can either do it in 4 or 7 channel mode. I prefer the 7 channel one, so I get a little more action. On the back here, you got your DMX in and out, your IEC in and out. You have a sensitivity knob for sound active, and you've got a UC3 input for all you UC3 people out there. You've also got the digital display where you can set, it to sound active mode, DMX mode, master slave mode, and you can also go through some test patterns and some presets. So in a nutshell, that's the Quad Gym, and we're going to open it up in a little bit like we do. Next, the new Hyper Gym. Like I said earlier, the Hyper Gym's a little bit bigger in size, and it's got 256 diodes versus the 224 diodes in that. The main difference being that this has a square PC board with diodes all the way across it. If you turn it around, you can see, like its cousin there, it's got the IEC in and out. It's got the XLR DMX in and out. It's got your UC3. Now this one doesn't have a sensitivity knob like the Quad Gym, but you can set the sensitivity on the menu. And this you can set to either 4 channel or 256 channel DMX mode, and that will give you a lot of options. Let's go ahead and take these apart. All right, now we got the tops taken off these units. First we're going to take a look at the Hyper Gym. You can see here, as I mentioned earlier, the diodes are set in a square pattern, so you can get some really cool matrix, like flat beam effects out of it. Each board has 64 diodes, all RGBW. You can see there's a wiring harness, and it goes right back to the main PC board, and down there is an auto-sensing power supply, so for you guys that gig around the world, you can take this fixture with you. One of the really nice things, and I talk about this a lot in the videos, is you can see how clean it's all set up for our service department to get you in and out. If for some reason, in an unlikely event, your unit needs to be repaired, you can be in and out of there pretty quick. So anyhow, if you come here to the main PC board, you see the orange and yellow harness goes to the microphone, and we've got the red and black one goes to your UC3 control, and then you've got your other harness going down here to your DMX in and out. It's pretty simple and straightforward. We've got really high quality lenses up front that produce a really wide beam angle for you, so you can cover a huge dance floor. So I'm going to plug it in. This is always kind of cool. See, you can see all the cool little patterns. They don't look like much on the board, but when they come through the lenses, it's really awesome, especially if you're using fog. But you don't need to use fog with this effect because it gives you all different kinds of little beams all over the place. So next, we've got the Quad Gym, the ever so popular Quad Gym. Now if you look at this, it's a fairly similar design, except on these little octagon boards, you've got 56 diodes, RGBW, and they're set up in circles, so you get those really cool rings and tunnel beams. And it's a lot different than the Hyper Gym. And when I say different, it doesn't mean better or worse. It's just a different effect. Some guys want that cool ring moonflower tunnel effect. I really like it a lot. And some guys want the matrixed line effects like you get with the Hyper Gym. So it's set up really similar. The wiring harness connects to the back of the octagon PC board. Comes back here to the main PC board, and then under that You got your auto sensing power supply, and then you've also got your same controls. You've got your internal microphone, you've got your sensitivity knob, you've got your display, DMX in and out, and IEC in and out. Let me power this one up for you. And one more thing about these diodes on both these units, they carry a 3-year American DJ warranty. 3 years, it's pretty nuts. They're rated at 100,000 hours, which is, you know, roughly around 11 years, which is just a little longer than most of my parties last. So let me tap on this here and get this. So you can see the rings and the chasing action on the quad gym. Really cool effect. So now what we're going to do is put them back together, hopefully, and we're going to hang them up and we're going to show you the difference where it counts in the air. One of the reasons I wanted to do this episode is to show you that even though some products look similar, the lighting effect themselves is completely different. And it's good to keep your show fresh with different effects, because I'll tell you, I sure do get tired when I go to an event, a wedding or whatever, and it's the same effect on all night. This will keep people entertained, it'll keep your look different, keeps things fresh, and it keeps things moving. So, let me, you got a hammer? All right, thanks again for checking us out. Remember, Hyperjam, Quad Jam, DMX. Please keep those emails coming. Post some comments down there. Let us know what you think. I'm Chuck Green. Catch you next time.